Browns getting closer to their final preseason game in Detroit, Mary Kay, and the big news today, Josh Gordon officially back because he finally met with the media. So not practicing still, but he met with the media. You guys got a chance to ask him some questions. I was off doing another interview, so get me caught up on what Josh Gordon had to say.
Well, he was coached up really well. We tried to kind of get him going down the road of why he left and how he is now that he's back and what his mindset is and things like that, but he was pretty well coached up to say, as it relates to football, and he just could have hit, you know, the reset button on that he just kept playing that tape over and over again. So he did not want to go down the road of why he left, if he relapsed or anything like that. He's basically just trying to say, I'm back and I'm not going to let anything derail me.
Now, as far as being back, he's likely not going to be back for that very first snap against Pittsburgh. As Hugh Jackson said that Gordon will not start against Pittsburgh, but I know that he said he vows to be there for the Steelers game and also for the full season.
Yeah, I mean, Hugh Jackson said that even if Josh Gordon is 100%, and right now he has a tweaked hammy, even if he's 100% for the Steelers game, he will not start that football game. Kind of interesting because he is obviously one of the best players on this football team, and you are trying to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. You need every weapon, every rep that you can get from the best players that you have. Now, does that mean he'll play the second rep and not the first? That remains to be seen. I'm sure he'll play. He said he's going to have a package in for him. I'm sure he'll play a significant amount.
Yeah, you want to win games this year. You haven't won a division game since 2015. I think you're going to want Josh Gordon on the field. Hugh Jackson not thrilled with his defensive coordinator. Of course, Greg Williams called out Denzel Ward for his tackling style yesterday, and Hugh Jackson wasn't exactly thrilled about that.
Well, Greg Williams was trying to make a point, and I think he wants Denzel to listen to him, and I think he figured, well, you know what, if I put it on blast, he's going to have to listen to me. But Hugh Jackson really didn't like it on blast. He didn't like the word stupid that was used for the way that Denzel's tackling and then relating that to the back spasms, and he's saying, you know, yeah, he's got to listen to Greg, but let's not necessarily air our dirty laundry quite like that.
And lastly, if you're looking for a reason to tune in on Thursday night, aside from seeing who's going to win the Barge Trophy, no starters, but Baker Mayfield could get up to a half on Thursday night, which was a little surprising. That feels like a lot of playing time for Baker.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have to see how it goes, but he will get a start in a football game, and that's always good just to kind of get that feeling of starting right from the beginning instead of coming in off the bench, and it might be a long time before we see him start another game. So he needs to savor this moment and make the most of it.
All right, well, full coverage of Josh Gordon's return and everything else at cleveland.com/Browns.